From the great halls of their house, there are assembled three who hope to one day be the world's greatest driving heroes. Created from the cosmic legends of the universe comes our team captain, the Vision, Bill Fisher. Their soon-to-be Wonder Woman, Vicki Fisher. Our Captain Marvel and head flight trainee, Jennifer Skripchuk. And our Batman, the master of tools, gadgets, and all things mechanical, our mild-mannered soon-to-be billionaire, Alan Danvers. Their mission, to fight injustice, share what is right and wrong, to get you out of your house and come out racing with them, and serve all mankind. They are the Garage Heroes in Training Team.
Welcome to the Garage Heroes in Training Podcast. I'm going to be one of the hosts for this episode. My name is Bill. Who else is hosting?
I'm Vicki.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Jennifer.
And I'm still Alan.
Still Alan.
We got the whole crew.
We do. We almost have everybody. Who knows?
I am.
We have all the people who are willing to play with us on one of my favorite episodes every year. It's goals time, people. Very well. Mr. Jeremy, you did not partake in our festivities last year, largely because you probably didn't know who we were, or you knew who we were and ran screaming. Which one was it?
I knew who you were, and I tried to stay as far away as possible.
Good
but
plan.
that only lasted for so long,
I know.
and then all of a sudden, now here I am.
Mm-hmm.
We're magnetic.
Yep. So Jeremy's first goal for this year is to try to lose these losers and get back to winning.
Yeah.
I see what's
Yep.
going on. I see what's going on. All right. Very well.
Alan beat me this year. It's a sad thing.
Sure.
I mean, he's right. That is pretty sad. If I could.
It is. It is. Well, it's not bad that you beat him. It's bad that the Mustang beat him. If you were to run,
Well,
not
yeah,
such a big deal. But the Mustang,
Right.
it's kind of hard. All right, so let's do this in the order of the doc, so I don't confuse myself. Alan,
Yes,
if we
indeed.
get back into a time machine,
Woo.
you were supposed to get on the track more this year. How'd you do?
I think I did. My initial plan was to hit three races for Lemons.
Check.
Apparently one. Well,
Sort of.
I didn't.
Check.
I
Sort
did.
of.
Yeah, I did.
You attended them.
I
Yes.
attended them. Yeah, and I did actually. I attended the four. I didn't. I only half attended Jersey, but I think I did get on track more. We hit the safety track, right, in
Mhm.
New York.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
I
that
forgot
was
about
fun.
I had never been on that track before, so that was kind of fun. Even if the sessions we were there was somewhat hair raising, so silly, whatever. But yeah, I think I did get on track more.
Mhm.
I think that was a success.
A valiant
Um,
effort for the rest.
I tried. Yeah.
You got your pit
Be
stop.
close.
You got your pit stop stuff together.
Yes, I am getting more and more pit stops together. Yes, indeed.
That sounds horrible. That does not sound like the goal. I believe you had aspirations for grandeur on this one.
Well, I mean, all the aspirations are of grandeur. It's just a matter of how grand the grandeur is. You know, it's the emphasis part of it. Grandeur, or is it?
On a scale of
grand?
1 to 10 on this pit stop stuff, how grand are we?
Well, I'm getting better. You know, as far as the wood blocks we brought over to the hangar, that's one of the things I like having. Just as far as just jacking the car up, right? Because if you
That
drive
was
up on
clever.
ramps, you can just jack up the back, and then bam, you're up. You know, 4 corners up relatively quickly.
Okay.
I've been thankfully my wife never listens, but we've been acquiring some more tools. Home Depot likes to put things on sale, and not really emphasize it much. So I have at least 2 torque wrenches, lots of pry bars, and lots of other good stuff. We picked up a little rolling cart. So there's a bunch of things along the way we've been getting to get the whole pit stop scene going a little better. Even down to getting the right nipples and nozzles on the end of the Hunsingers to pour the fuel into said Mustang, so it can leak it all over the track, or not even use it. Either way, let's see. Get travel to and from tracks. What's that?
I have a quick question. Do you not do pit stops on hot pit?
Okay, so at New Hampshire, I didn't have enough race shoes for people in the hot pits. I also didn't have a team that necessarily was full on board with it. As in, my son was like, "Dad, let's just fill up the gas pumps." And I'm like, "Okay, sure," because they would never close the gas pumps on the race weekend.
Okay.
I was hoping
all right.
I was hoping Jeremy was going to bring this
So
up.
that
'cause,
was
I mean,
I'm full on board with hot pit stops. It's just a matter of I didn't have a team for that race at all. So
Okay. All right.
Because I was going to say
Yeah.
the goal was to get this grand pit stop thing together, and if I recall, the last race you did 0 pit stops.
You're hot pit stops. We had lots of stops. We stopped. I mean, we were
In the
Oh,
garages.
stopping is not a
Pit-
problem for
pit
you, Alan.
stopping.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
You didn't need anything to do that.
No, I didn't have. Yeah, for New Hampshire, I didn't have the crew behind me to do that, and I didn't feel like pushing the issue. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't that big a deal. And the fact that I had this super awesome garage right next to the gas pumps that I knew would always be on the whole weekend.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, it was all
Except for
good.
when they weren't.
on. Yeah, and then you were like, what? You're not. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
How did your traveling to and from the track with supplies work out?
I think it worked out pretty well this year. As
Mhm.
far as I was able to secure Matty D trailing me back and forth to the races, that worked super awesome. He was kicking butt, and that worked out pretty well. I think it was a lot less high ratings than the previous year, so we'll call that a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it worked pretty well. See, what the other goals we had were what? To start telemetry and hit lap time goal. Well, let's just say we have a little more room on that one.
You have
We-
you have to
we'll just-
have a lap time in order
We'll
to
just
hit the
bump
lap
that
time
to the next
goal.
year, and then we'll know that we really, because if you really want to do something, you can't just do it one year. It's not gonna.
Mm.
You really gotta do it by the one.
Mm. Yeah.
So I don't think I really hit that one all the way. And then start telemetry and hit. So start telemetry means just get a clue. I don't really have a clue, so we're not really there
Nope.
yet.
I was going to say
I hear
this one's an epic fail.
Yeah. Lead car prep and team for a race. Yeah, we did. We got through 2 races, kind of, somewhat. The car almost drove on and off the trail.
Excuse me, Jeremy, would you
Wow.
like this one, or do you want me to handle this one? As I remember, a certain state that rhymes with Connecticut that
Yeah.
has a track on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Car prep.
Yeah. So car
It-
prep was not. I mean, the thing was is that we just didn't run it long enough to know it was going to just completely die on us.
Run it long enough. I don't remember any prep happening for that race.
I mean, laps around the paddock, you probably have a
We
shot.
did
at the
pretty
win.
good, although we did have to use the golf cart to get a couple of the up over the bridges once, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
all the
that
way
race
there.
was a disaster.
Yeah, it was
for our
for
team.
everybody. Yeah.
I think the
just-
highlight
Yeah.
of that race, as far as the Mustang goes, was meeting people and then trying to salvage the race by throwing them in the Honda.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I do think that the Mustang had the record for the most yellow flags in a race.
I believe
Possible.
we have that data
Possible.
towards the end. Yellow flags.
But if you all didn't know, we were
Or
also part of
cautions.
we're also part of the team winning effort. I got a little help from our friends because that girl who got the only 20 minutes of drive time on Sunday.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's saying, like,
gosh.
hey, I've never met you before. You've never seen my car or driven, on this track or
Mhm.
wheel to wheel at all. Like, hey, just take my car out. It'll be fine.
But
She didn't
more
even wreck
important,
it.
so Alan, did you find the front end of your car?
We did, yes, we did. We got it all back on. All went on nice. Just like original.
All right. So, Alan, you had 5. I believe we're going to give you 2.
He made valiant effort on the rest of them.
Yeah.
I do have to say.
Effort don't mean.
So the travel to and from, I think, worked out pretty well. But track supplies, I could have done more organizing on my end. Put stuff together. We're still getting there. It's not, it's not everything just yet, but we have enough worked out, like borrowing cans from you and this kind of stuff. Like, worked out pretty well. And then goals for 2023.
No. It's
What?
not,
Oh, we
it's
didn't
not
run
the
out of
Alan
money?
show.
Oh, man.
It's not the
Oh,
Alan
man,
show
we
here,
just-
man. Just settle down. Settle down, Sparkplug.
I think in the world of
Spark plug.
Alan, I think in the world of Alan, I think he did pretty well this year,
I think he
Or-
did.
2022.
I'm saying 2.
I
what
mean,
are you saying? Come on.
This
come
is Alan. I mean,
on. 2
Yeah.
out of 5. 2 out of 5.
You know what? It's not easy starting up a team. It's not easy
Yeah.
building a team,
It's
and-
not easy.
and
being Alan.
especially on an extremely tight budget. But I have to say that Alan has made great effort this year to try to achieve what he wanted to achieve. And
I
whether
give him a 2.8.
2.8. 2.8.
Yeah, I mean,
I still get the scholarship for that
some
one.
stuff just
We're good.
didn't happen, but
No,
not that he didn't try.
Well,
no,
he
it's tough.
didn't-
It's like you said, Vicky. It's not easy.
It's
It's
not.
a lot more than a lot of people think.
It
he
is.
He did not nearly have a nervous breakdown at Thompson, so we'll call that a win.
See, that's and it, really this year again at Thompson was their survival year, right? It was like,
Yeah.
can you just survive being outside?
So if you
For
were
the
a
weekend.
cat, you have 7 lives left then.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying my team ditched me on Sunday, but they weren't there past noon. I'm just saying.
There wasn't anything to do on Sunday. Yeah.
Why we could have cheered people on.
All right. So next let's go to my beautiful bride.
We're not going to do his 2022 goals going forward.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I
not-
just wasn't
but
sure if
not
we were
yet.
going to do. Okay, all
Not
right.
Not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet. For those playing the home game, that's
Year in
wasn't-
review,
Vicky
All
wasn't
right.
listening. Number
and then
one.
move forward.
All right. HBD E3 by Great Lakes and declare the major.
Well, yes and no.
That's no.
No, wait a
What?
minute. I did make it to HPDE 3.
Great
Didn't make it to
Lakes.
Great Lakes, nor declared my major, but I am in HPDE 3.
Okay, so no. Okay. Trailer, electric walls, and accessories.
No, we got rid of the trailer.
Oh, that is the cheapest way.
Well, there's no point going with it if we're going to get rid of it.
I'm sorry.
so-
Vicky, was that your idea for the trailer swap? Was that you didn't have any hand in that, right? That was
No.
pretty much the
No.
other part of the team.
That's a no.
Okay, so
That's-
I'm not sure. I don't know how do you count that
Who's
against
a-
her. If she, I mean, if she just falls behind her team's lunacy. I
and
don't know.
and just to be clear, I believe that our friend Jerry Santa Hall is
No,
the owner
I
of the
don't-
trailer. So you screwed
No,
Jeremy
no.
by claiming victory on this, Vicky.
Oh.
I think that's horrible.
No, I'll give her victory. That wasn't her choice.
Okay.
I remember a certain someone going, you know what? My wife deserves a larger trailer, so I'm going to get her one.
I do remember saying there's no point working on the trailer because we have a different one now. So don't
That-
hang this other stuff.
That was September. So yeah.
But
So
it was
there's that.
still in 2022.
Wow. Okay. We can see that Grashira's in training apparently grades on a curve here. So let's see now. Work towards our second team mechanic. I don't think you're our second team mechanic. I think you are our team mechanic.
No, not really. I am still
Yeah.
second mechanic.
I would say she's the team mechanic.
I would too.
Yeah.
We have two. We have two. And with Jeremy's willing to lower himself to our team, we have 3. You know,
Well,
What's up?
I would say that you're
Jeremy's a
definitely the
pop in,
team
pop
mechanic.
out.
You're the team
I've
mechanic,
heard that about him.
and then Alan's around once in a while. And when Nick and I are around, I mean, there's a lot going on.
Okay, I'm the one who's present.
You
And then I
are-
call
you
in
are
for
lead
backup.
mechanic. You are lead mechanic.
I believe you are a full mechanic, and we just have more than one of them. So we'll give you an add up.
So she has been leading the mechanic activities, though. On the other hand, if you look
That
at it
is
way.
true.
I believe the leader of the mechanic activities would be Jennifer by default because she's just sitting saying, "Alan, what are we doing?"
The
Yeah, and
Alan
then Alan
whisperer.
looks around
Alan,
and
where
goes,
are you? Alan,
I
don't let
know.
him out of your sight.
Alan,
Alan,
what's next, Alan?
Alan, what's next?
What do we
You
need
know-
to do now,
you know-
Alan?
You know, I
No.
have the cup that says I
I
was
love
left
that.
unattended. You are never left unattended because we'll
This-
lose you.
You know what? Alan got that damn motor in
Hell yeah.
in
did.
Portland.
You did.
You know what? This past year that Alan and I worked I find that Alan and I work really, really well together when it comes to we've actually gotten a system now. And
Psychic
that's
link.
right. And that's going into the hangar, looking at our schedule. What are we going to achieve today? And that's what we focus on. And we
Bam.
don't divert from it.
That's impressive that you've been able to wrangle him into doing that.
It
Sure.
works though, doesn't it?
It is.
I think,
yeah.
you know what it is?
So the
And-
thing is,
and-
Jeremy, you have to realize their diversions are going to happen. You just have to allow them in certain areas that you can control it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
Just let it happen over here, and you can curl it right back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But having the lists on the wall in our face
That's a great idea.
at all
Learning.
times It
Great
works.
idea.
No, Alan has grown when it comes to all of this. So I
Well, notice his pants were short. Anyway, work the Moscow rally and do the Fall Foliage rally. I believe we have no choice
Yes
but to
and
say
yes.
yes. And as far as working, you did not anticipate that you were going to start the rally and then work for a week trying to get Bish the hell out of here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is true. We had Bish for the weekend.
So that's a
Is there like
double.
a rash
Getting
that
him
hangs
home.
on after a long weekend or something? Is that what it is? The red rash that hangs around?
That's a double
not
credit. Double
Yeah,
credit.
me and Randy, Bish, and Lauren, his lovely now wife. We truly bonded that weekend. Bish and I trucking through the dump.
Trucking.
Going-
Yes, you were trucking right through
Yeah.
that. Yep,
Part
trucking.
diving.
Parts, the salvage areas. We went to go visit a couple salvage places. Yeah.
So I believe you'll get double credit for working the Moscow rally because it lasted longer than the rally. So that's fine.
Mhm.
Nicely done, my dear. I
2
believe
points.
you didn't have your mechanical class that you were going to do. but
No, I did not do the mechanical class, but I gained tons of knowledge this past year.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she welded that dang cookie.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
that's called baking.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Made that damn cookie. It was pretty
Yes.
awesome.
Yes, the ultimate
It was
handling,
amazing.
the
It was
ultimate
amazing.
handling cookie ever.
Didn't take that into consideration. We'll
Nope.
I
remember
don't
next time.
know. I still don't believe that. I think
In the scale
mistakes were
drawing, it
made
looked really good. In the scale drawing,
Yeah,
it was mint.
yeah.
Okay, I was right there. We were in the aerodynamic case. It was there, but then
Listen,
scaled it up,
it-
and then
It was
something
good enough
happened.
where people thought we were actually sponsored by a cookie company
I don't
named
know.
Chrissy's Mom's Cookies. So
That car did turn out good. It turned out just like Jennifer and I envisioned it.
So much
Yeah, it
like
was
every
pretty
other
spectacular.
sponsor we've ever had, we get zero money for it.
They're
But we
already
did, get,
sponsoring us. We're set.
we did get cookies. So
Yep.
all right, Miss Jen,
Yes, sir.
you had get to HPD 3. You had a
Yay.
tough you had a tough year, but you pulled it out.
I did.
That's right.
Yes,
Very
I
well.
did.
Mechanical learning will
That would
carry
be a hard no.
will carry over. We're going to go. Miss Jen.
Okay.
Miss
All
Jen had a tough year, so we're giving Miss Jen
Yeah.
Caddyshack rules, winter lie improvement.
But see, sometimes if stuff doesn't break right in front of her, how's she gonna fix? What's she gonna do?
Yeah.
How's she not gonna fix nothing broken? I got
Jennifer-
band-aids, nothing broke. What am I gonna do? I'm just
Jennifer
saying.
had external circumstances. I think we all did a little bit that interfered with their trips up. So
Yes.
Miss Jen, grid
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah. That would be a yeah.
No carryover.
That would be a yeah.
Well, you were there. You were there. You were baked.
I
And
did it and I bought the umbrella.
That's right. And
Heck yeah.
I think
did it have a
everybody-
middle finger on it?
No.
Okay.
everybody there was baked by the 100+ degree temperature. That was
Oh, it was
That really
brutal.
was hot. It was brutal.
It was
Re-
so bad.
redonkulous. Hottest weekend ever.
Where did you guys do?
Jersey,
NJMP.
Red
Oh,
Light.
NJP.
It was ridiculous. It was 2 weeks before Thompson, and it was the hottest ever for us.
I don't remember ever it being that hot at Jersey like that.
No. Well, Jersey's usually in May, so it's not going to be.
It was a
All
warm
right.
summer.
Try a new track. Jen, did you get any? Yes, you did. Safety track.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you did.
Miss
Yeah.
Jen. 4 for 4. Nicely
4 for
done.
4.
Nicely done.
Bam.
When graded on a curve. Okay.
We graded on curve, yeah, because yeah.
All
So
right.
what was Miss Vicky's score? I never did talk about that.
She's a perfect
Yeah,
10 to
17.
me.
Yep.
I think I got
Aw.
4.
Not-
Perfect 10. Perfect 10.
No. I think I got 3 out of 5 for mine.
Perfect 10.
Okay.
I give you 3.5.
Okay.
He's tough. He's a tough grader.
That's right. Don't mess with me. I used
Unless
to
he
teach-
likes you.
I used to teach. Oh, I'm still
Can't have
tough.
any riffraff on the team. I'm just saying,
Listen, a C is what I expected from you.
Oh, holy
Anything-
cow, look at your
Oh.
goals. Bill's next.
Yep.
I know, right?
I had
4 goals.
I had 24 goals going into this season, so we're going to do these really quick. Autocross, no. GLTC
You
and
overachiever. You.
yeah,
I know.
GLTC and or Sunday Cup, nope. but I did do an HPDE with Grid Life, so that counts. Trek race with NASA. I did 1 partial driver and 2 pit crews. Spec E46 race car was tested, and we are good to go, but that was not according to the list of what I wanted to do. Spec me out a race car. Nope, didn't even move it. Anyway, Honda finished. Yay, team. Good job. Spec me out a finished. Nope. As said before. Electrical course. Yes, one of us did the electrical course and started part 2. That's right.
Woohoo.
This stuff got to get done. Motor course did that too, and got personalized instruction from one Mr. Honda on how to break an engine down, and I did.
Good
and
for
we'll see
you,
it.
Mr. Bill.
We'll
Yeah.
see if I can put it back together. Who knew?
We're so proud
Wait,
of
did you get all the
you.
right parts to the machine shop though, so they can build it up?
According to Vicki, it's done in January, and according to
All
the
right.
internet,
I'm calling them tomorrow.
according to the internet, our race is 15 weeks away, and we are 0 movement. Anyway,
Okay.
suspension course. Nope. So all these courses I'm taking are from the HP Academy. It's a gentleman. I think he's from Australia. Might be New Zealand. I don't know. Down there somewhere.
It's Australia or New Zealand. Yep.
Yeah, it's down there somewhere. And these courses are spectacular. Highly recommended. 5 stars. 6 books. Yes, I did 9. 25 pounds on the Survive to 25 pounds. I weigh more than 25 pounds. I think I pulled that one off pretty nicely.
Oh, plus.
0.
Yeah.
Not sure how that one works, but maybe we'll skip that one. Next.
There was a minimum weight that was attained. There was a minimum weight that was attained, and then I found all that I lost. So
You and me
Must
both.
have been love then. Came back.
net year over year, I am minus 0.3. So that's not 25. So that's not it. I might have to do that one again this
Is
year.
that kilograms or are we doing pounds?
0.3 pounds. 0.3 pounds.
I think
Less-
you and I need to do that, Bill.
Less than 25. Oh, we got somebody else if you want to do the Survive to 25. 25? 25? Because we have a friend who raced with
50.
us. 50?
Good.
Year over year? Are we doing this year over year?
Oh no, he's starting to chart already.
50. I now
So
have 23
number 13
goals.
says car for Jen. Is that a no?
That is a
Car for Jen?
yes. Surprise.
Yes.
It was
You got car for
supposed to be
Jen?
a surprise for this episode, but my beautiful bride boogered that up. Miss
What?
Jen, you wouldn't pick out your own car. So I did that for you.
Honda Fit.
Honda Fit. What's better than 2 Sunday Cup cars? 3 Sunday Cup cars.
Oh,
4.
Yeah, we did.
oh.
Good, Morris.
Stop it, Jeremy. You stop it. Don't stop, Jeremy.
Technically, we have 4, Jeremy.
We're
What?
gonna play follow the leader.
That's right.
Oh, no.
I just want to put Ben in one of those puppies and just have a big old conga line going around the track. Whoop, whoop. All right. Add 3 bucket list guests for the pod. Yes, we did. Am I going to say who they were? No, I am not, because all our guests are spectacular, in my opinion. Be coached at least once. Nope. They ditched me. Everybody ditched me this year. I like having instruction.
Well,
You
I
have
mean, in our
instruction-
defense, we try to coach you in the garage, but some others have
This
said
was
you're
driving.
uncoachable. I don't really agree with them, but
This
then
was
I just repeat it
Okay.
after they said it again.
Finish the ND Miata interior install.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Get to
Fine.
VIR.
Nope.
No. Okay.
AER. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, was
Yeah, you
that
did.
a thing or what?
It was definitely a thing, driving the pit race 3 times in one day. But yes, it was a thing.
And it was all for naught.
All for Bupkis. Anyway, meet Ben Dawson in
We're going to
person.
meet Ben Dawson.
I know. He's on my list too.
Okay. It's carryover. Ben Dawson. We need some Ben Dawson. If only I had a plan. Oh, I do. I have a plan. Skid pad. Yes, we did.
Lucky.
Simplify the cars and racing schedule.
Oh, hell no.
Well,
You started to. and
it's kind of like the Survive to 25. I went down for a while, and then I came right back up, and we ended up the same place.
It was a valiant effort.
But you must say the cars are much smaller now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Thanks for that vote there.
Yeah.
Review car issues and solve each root cause item. Why, yes, we did. Look at that. Races, at least 4. I did 5. Yay, baby. And HPDs, at least 4. I did 5. So
Yay.
overall,
Nice.
okay. Overall, okay. All right.
All right.
So what are we
What
doing?
about Jeremy?
We have to hire an accountant to figure out how many points you got. I can't.
Well, if only we had
Yeah.
a math instructor here. But anyway,
I don't
so
know.
I got 10 out of 24 for him.
our goals.
Okay.
Our goals.
I'm
That's
with Jeremy.
that's
He's right.
that's a fail. Our goals, Jeremy. We have a doc here. It's called electronics, and Jeremy, you chose to use carbon fiber.
Yeah. I'm not very good at the electronic stuff right now. I just don't have the time. This is the most I've touched my phone in probably, I don't know, a month.
Does your phone feel neglected?
Yeah. Yep. I have it all written down.
Okay. All right, Jeremy. Drum roll, please.
So
Goal
we're moving
number
forward for the goals. For
Yeah, these are
2023.
2022 goals looking toward 2023.
Yep.
Okay. So I have personal goals and I also have team goals.
Oh,
His-
Jeremy. Good to
His team goal is to
Oh.
drop us like a rock. That's what it is.
So, all right. Personal goals. Number 1 is to get my BMW finished.
Boy, it must be nice only having one car.
Oh,
Hey, it's his
miss-
turn. It's his
no.
turn. Come on now. Give
No.
your turn a minute.
Yeah, wait till we get to the team goals. We've got we've got 5 cars. We've got 5 cars up here right now. So next goal for this year is to get racing license, like Bill did last year.
Wow.
Third goal is, well, that's what I need to talk to you about.
Mm. Okay. I got ideas.
Yeah, I know you do. Third goal is definitely more track events, whether it be racing or otherwise.
Excuse me, but if I was a first grader and I was learning how to count, where would more fall in the 1Z, 2Z, 3Z?
Well, that's tough for me because I instruct at so many different tracks.
So
So
let's talk where you are predominantly driving.
Driving, I want to do 5 races this year.
All right, 5 races. Okay.
Second car that I want to get done is the other BMW that we have that will be a Lemons car. And then my 5th goal is I need to instruct more this year with extreme experience with the local companies that I instruct with here up in the Northeast.
If I were counting 1Z, 2Z, where's more?
I need to do 18 instructional weekends.
I've already got 2 counted for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm already, yep. So I also want to do, in part of that instructing, I want to do a destination instruction, not with extreme experience, but like Circuit of the Americas. Go down to Circuit of the Americas, do some instructing down there with one of their local organizations, which I have.
Why Coda?
Good. Because it's just one of the dream tracks to go to. And I have a lot of friends that instruct down there. And so all I have to do is grab my gear and fly down, and I have a car and so on and so forth.
If only there was a podcast episode about how to travel and pack for a travel race event. That might be fantastic.
Yeah, I think that podcast, somebody should do one of those.
We should do one of those. I think it would be convenient if that came out like yesterday.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
When this one comes out today, as opposed to recording it today. But go ahead.
So those are my 5 personal goals for 2023.
I get 7.
I got
Okay.
6, but it says get spec E46 finished. 1, racing license 2, 3 was track events 5, 4 was Lemons BMW, 5 was instruct 15 weekends, and 6 was Coda instructing. Just so you know, Jeremy, he's documenting this all electronically. He does this all the time. Okay. So let him know.
It's okay. It's
This
okay.
next
He will
year-
never forget. He's going to print it out and mail it to you once a month.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
Because next year, I need
Yeah.
to be able to go over these, and I don't want to have to go listen
Right.
to our episode again.
Yeah, every instructional weekend I go to, I'm going to have to text him. Bill, add another one on the list.
Yep. He'll send you Google Doc. You just fill in the form yourself. It'll be
It's
fine.
Excel.
Yep.
It's Excel. Don't worry. I got it. Nobody touches that Excel file. Although Jeremy does have a link to it.
I do. I just haven't had time to get it.
So,
I do
team
have a
goals.
few
Team goals. Looking
team
toward
goals.
2023.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
team goals.
2023 team goals.
Continue to
We-
dominate and succeed like always. Yes. Yep. Got that.
Yes,
Close
continue to
down.
dominate and succeed. We need
Can you
to
can you beat the Mustang that one race?
No, I'm not going to be able to do it. We need to finish our other Volkswagen. We have a 2007 Volkswagen Rabbit that we've been working on for a while now. We need to finish that car. This is the team that's up here. I want to do more team events with both teams, Garage Heroes and Monkey House, in terms of not just race weekend events, like everybody get together and go karting, have barbecues.
How about a car control event?
Car control event? Yep. So I want to do more team building things that are not just specifically going to a race and doing races. And
You know what?
Solid.
That sounds like an autocross.
Ooh,
Yes.
we haven't done that
Could
in
be,
a
yeah.
while.
We should go see Audra.
Audra.
I've never done an autocross ever.
Autocross is fun.
I want to point out one of the potential downfalls of this. Now, Jeremy, you've met us. Do you think more exposure to us is a good thing for the Monkey House crew? I mean,
Oh God, yes.
Oh, okay.
More exposure to you guys from every crew is a good crew. Is good.
All right. Well,
All
obviously,
right.
this is New Year's, and Jeremy started drinking early. But go ahead.
I did.
So finish the VW build. Is that going to need the engine harness from a 5-cylinder?
Well, yes. No,
yeah,
because
good.
we have the engine harness that's already done.
Okay.
No, that's just another Lemons car that we have that we need to get done. We need to get El Jefe completely torn down and redone after our terrible event at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Did you beat the Mustang at New Hampshire? I don't remember. I'd have to check my file. Oh, okay.
So what is it that mostly are you talking about, like suspension axles and everything, or just engine also?
Oh, El Jefe is going to be the whole brake system's got to come out. We've overheated and fried everything, so we got to do a full
That's just because you
teardown.
put BMW wheels on
axle.
it. You thought you were driving a BMW. Like your drivers walked up, they saw the rims, they're like, "I'm driving a BMW. Let's go."
Yeah.
And then
And we
trick
overdrove
move,
it
bro.
and destroyed
Love
the truck.
You really?
No. No.
Overdrove
No,
it.
it just it was just tired, and we have a lot of things that everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. When you buy a race vehicle, you always want to change it and modify it and make it your own and things like that. No matter how good it is, no matter, you get in the car and it's a turnkey operation and you go out and you drive and you have a great time. You always want to play with them and modify them and make them your own. So there's a lot of things that we want to do to El Jefe.
That sounds like a good time.
I think Adam Jubay has a great way of putting it, that every race that you endurance racers do, you're always burning your car down.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. You are. Yep.
And you're just trying to build it up strong enough so it can make it to burn till the end, right?
Correct. Like Thompson.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean that's really it for the team stuff. So just a couple little goals here and there.
Okay.
Good goals, Jeremy.
I like them.
But I thank you. I like Jen's idea of going to autocross, a whole team event, and going to see Audra. We should all go down there and see Audra.
Yeah, Audra's up by you.
Do you hear those feet running?
I do.
Audra has left the building.
Could you imagine just all of us just showing up at her event? Man, be its
I think
own
we can-
It'd be
thing.
hilarious. We shouldn't even
fun.
tell her. We should just register and show up.
That would be awesome. Yeah, she's building a BMW
Spec E30 ish.
No, it's an E39.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an E39. She sent me some pictures. She's been asking me some BMW questions. So Yeah.
Go, Audra.
Yep.
All right. Well, this is going to go really long, so we got to start rolling. So
Okay.
let's see. Alan, what are you going to be doing next year? This year, next year.
What am I doing for 2023? The goals. Let's see. I want to get to an HPE. Right. We did the New York safety track, but we didn't get as much. It wasn't really a full HPD, but we did get some more time on the track.
I think we might have identified one for you, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah.
I think we did. Okay.
There's definitely some in the mix.
Okay.
That we wanted. Another one would be bring a car to 3 Lemons races this season. So whether that be the Mustang or whatever else we still runs. See, continue to build on the pits and tool collection. So I need to get more organized. I need to know where the stuff is in the containers, maybe labeled out, that sort of thing. That's really my goal for that. I did just pick up a tool cart right before New Hampshire, but I didn't actually get it in place. So that was one thing I definitely want to get moved toward, is just getting a handle on the stuff that I'm gonna need for whatever car I'm running, and then know where it is. And let's see, install GoPro or a camera in the car. Santa did bring me a GoPro. Thank you, Bennett. So I have that to put in. I'm not sure if that's the best camera to use, but at least it's a start, and we'll get that in there. And then number 5 is going to be check out a grid life event to see what's going on with that, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Seems like a Honda Fit might be the way to go. I was just working on a 2009 the other day, but it was an automatic, so we'll have to see what we can do with that. But yes, that's about what I got lined up for 2023.
Solid.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I like it.
Miss Vicki, what do you got?
Continue second team mechanic training. Interior
Listen.
What?
You're a mechanic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop selling yourself short.
Still,
you need to identify as a mechanic now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's at the
I am
very
Vicki
end.
Fisher, the mechanic.
Yeah.
Training.
Interior of newish trailer. There's a couple, probably going to get a new paint job, and we have a bunch of stuff that we can hang, units that we can hang on there. So that would be fun to do. Learn to swap an engine. It's on the list. Upgrade the oil filter unit in the Honda Civic. Yep. I have to do a little research. I want to do learning about suspension setup, thanks to Miss Jackie out there.
Well, we've got a
And our
couple people identified. We're got a lot to learn. There's
Yeah, we
so
do.
much we suck at.
Yep. Learn to install electrical harness. See, I'm going for the low hanging fruit right now, because I know.
Why
that's
don't
on
you
the
say
list.
like go to the bathroom or drink
Right.
water?
Finish the red fit,
Mhm.
because that's been like.
Oh, speaking
forever.
of which, Mr. Jeremy,
Yes.
my beautiful bride says that there's a part in the back of the fit that needs replacement, and
Okay.
does not know what that part is. So Bill does not have it yet.
It's the axle piece that we were talking about. It's a
It's
big
not an axle.
Yeah,
I think it's
suspension
a-
axle.
I think it's the
I have it all written down.
piece that
Okay.
looks like that.
Yeah,
I think
Jeremy
it's part of
kind
the
of walked
suspension.
over
Part
with
of the suspension.
it.
I'm trying to think.
We got
Which
this podcast is
one?
gonna be
Where-
that long.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that after the pause.
Yeah.
Okay, very well.
Let me see. Be better about data and video in cars. That's a big thing for us this year.
What
What would it
does
look
that
like to be
mean?
better, though?
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
Just even installing it, turning it
Turning
on.
it on when you
Turning it on. You know,
Jen,
if it's
you
on
turned
or
it on.
off.
You turned it on every single time you got out of the car, and turned it back off when you got in.
This is what I mean.
See?
We're
This
just
is the
not
goal.
good. This is the goal.
This is the goal.
Exactly. Attend VIR event with Ben.
I'm adding
Uh,
that to my goals.
I know.
Okay.
Work the
All right.
Moscow rally on the north end.
Mhm.
Uh,
Hey, just for all of our listeners who are listening who are named Bish, that does not bring another POC out here that ain't going to start from the beginning.
So I want to prepare a rally car this year and participate in the Fall Failage Rally, participate in at least one Sunday Cup race,
Mhm.
weld more.
What does that mean?
That means actually turning on the welder and practice welding.
Towards
Let me
to what level? What do you want to be able to weld?
I want to be able to have my weld lines look nice. The little perfect C's, and
Points.
understand how that works. So this season, I want to spend a little bit more time on the sim racer, get a coach in my car.
I'm ready whenever you want me.
Me.
Whenever you want me.
And let me
Notice she
see.
didn't say anything to that, Jeremy.
I know.
That either one of us. Jeremy volunteered.
I know.
You neglected him.
I'm a little sad.
I would love to have anybody except my husband in my car. So let me see. And the other ones are my externals from racing, are to change my thought process from I would like to I am.
And drop the word
for
second.
you.
Drop the word second.
Yeah.
Tell
And
him, Jeremy. Tell him, Alan.
Chip away at my goals. Because if I keep saying that I would like to, I'm not going to. But if I say I am going to do this today, then it's different. So do better about breaking down my goals. And I have a new house that has creative beginnings and to kind of make that space and kind of push my creativity in there also.
Excellent. Okay. Super. All right. Miss Jen, you did yours the old fashioned way, I think.
Yeah, I had to do it the old fashioned way, but I do have a list, just so you know. So
Carbon fiber.
I just added, I would like to attend a VIR event with Ben. I haven't met Ben yet. So that would be one of them. I would also like to do the fall failage.
Yeah.
Vicki. Yes.
Yep.
That is on my bucket list.
I would
like to,
You need a better bucket.
I need a bigger
No. Oh my gosh. We have fun. We'll throw Audra in that whole mix too. I think Audra's going to bring a separate car.
It's going to be hilarious. So I would like to be closer to moving up to 4.
Nice.
Oh,
just so you know, Jen, he's typing all these down. Just so you know, he's typing all these in the computer right now as you're saying them. I didn't want any.
No.
Yeah.
No. So not in.
That's going to be hard. I think this season we're going to have a weird season. Just looking at the way the schedule's looking, but we'll do it again.
There's not going to be much NASA.
I don't know. We're going to see.
Okay. So all right. That's good.
It's still a goal. She
Closer.
said she wants to be closer.
It is a goal.
She
Yeah,
said she wanted to be
closer to 4,
closer. So,
Closer.
Yep.
She's
is-
moving there.
Closer to 4, not in 4, but just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
She said closer. So
Closer.
yeah.
You can't get further.
I
Can't
still
get
have
further.
a long way to go before I get into 4. So but yeah, that's still a goal. And whatever that involves. So, you know, the skills that are needed to get into 4. I am not ready for heel toe, but you know, eventually.
It's overrated.
It's overrated.
Don't need to heel toe to be in 4.
You do not need to heel toe. You don't need to heel toe to be fast. Ask me how many times I heel toe.
Where did I hear you had to be able to do that to get into 4? So
Mm-mm.
I thought I heard that somewhere.
Hey Jen, this is how often I heel toe.
0.
Ah,
Good, because I'm really intimidated by that, and I'm really not interested in learning that. But yeah. But anyway, if I have to, I have to.
You know what'll help with that?
What?
Having a daily stick shift car.
Yes. So
Oh,
so the Honda Fit it will be nice. I can play around with it. So I'd like to another goal would be spend some time getting to know the front wheel drive, because we didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot of that last season.
It's fun.
Yeah. So I'm still a little apprehensive, I guess, about, you know, corners with the front wheel drive. And
They corner better.
I know. And it's just getting used to it. It's just different. It's just different. That's all. So and it's just seat time. And I think that wraps it up.
I think you need to upgrade your primary instructor.
Oh, I would like to get in a car with a coach. And Bill, I'm okay with you being my coach.
I know, but I think you need more than just me. I think I'll
and
go out.
Jeremy.
And
Jeremy.
I have an open offer to everybody. I will go out as many times as you want, but I'd like you to get a second and third and fourth opinion.
Right.
Because Jeremy will see something I don't see, or, you know, give you a different way of saying it. You'll be like, oh, that's what he's been saying, or stuff like that.
A skid pad again would be nice, but the autocross would be so much fun. I think if we were going to go do like something like autocross would be great. As a team, like everybody.
We have something planned.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
We have something planned with a former podcast guest, which will be a spectacular event.
So those are my goals. They're not very lofty.
That's fine.
But those are my
So-
goals. And I am really excited about this year.
That's good.
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
All right. Well, I trimmed my goals down from 24 to 22, but Jeremy added one more. So now we have a 23rd goal. But since, that's mine. So goal number 1, 1 lap of America. Goal number 2, Sunday Cup. Baby. Goal number 3. Up until this point, I have always wanted to be a better driver. Now, this year, I'm going to be a faster driver, which are different.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, Mr. Bill.
There you go. Autocross, we're doing one. I am going to race the Spec E46 race car.
Yes, we are.
We are going to, and it's not really a Spec E46 for those listening at home. It's close, but whatever. We are going to finish the Honda engine swap.
Yes.
I don't think we are.
We
We're
have
going
no choice. We have to.
Well, I think we have a better chance at putting a cage in the fit than finishing this Civic.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Assemble an engine. We're going to have our second engine remachined, and then we will assemble it, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. We'll see. I would at least like to start something on the Spec Miata. That's a reach goal. Finish electrical course number 2. I think that one's definitely doable. The courses are actually quite nice. I think they're like 2 to 3 hours. So broken up into little segments. You can do those pretty easily in a year, people. Going to finish the motor course. Going to finish the suspension course. The Survive to 25 has been upgraded to Fat Ass 50. So apparently I've been called out.
No. I was talking about me. I wasn't talking about you.
That's
I
fine.
was talking about me.
That's fine. We now have a name. We have hashtag
50.
Fat Ash 50. Finally, Alan types in the podcast episode notes for the first time. Fat Ass 50. Thanks, Alan.
But he didn't type it all out, so he did.
Yeah, he kind of did.
I was going to say
I
He did. So Jen had on her list to get a car last year. I put it on my list because we're going to give her one because she wouldn't pick up her mind. I want to be coached at least once. That's an open offer to anybody who's on here or
Jeremy's
anybody.
raising his hand.
Jeremy's
know.
raising his hand.
I know Jeremy volunteers for the worst things. Anyway,
Jeremy just wants to get in a car with anybody.
our daughter.
Yes, I do.
Our daughter would like to be able to borrow the Miata. I would like it to have an interior for her to borrow the Miata. So we are going to finish the interior that we took out for the Miata. I too have go to VIR, and I too have meet Ben Dawson in person, although I am not dumb enough to put them on the same one because A, I get credit for 2 things, and B, I don't think they're going to occur at the same time.
I wouldn't classify that as dumb. I don't think that was the right wording, Mr. Bill.
I am not as aggressive
Those are
in my
cub
goals.
words.
Aggressive
They're
in my
cub
goal. Aggressive in my goals. Restrictive even. We have skid pad on here, and we have a special skid pad this year. It should be quite fun. Simplify car and racing schedule. That I can say cars maybe, racing schedule definitely, because we are going to be changing our schedule this year, and news to follow on a future podcast. Review car issues and solve each root cause. We do that every day. I have 3 races, not counting 1 lap, because 1 lap is a monster, and I have HPDEs at least 5. And Jeremy added number 23, lose 50 pounds, you fat. Anyway,
Well, no, you already said that.
I know. It's on there. Okay. So this brings us to the favorite podcast part of the podcast. This is where I know my team. I know my fellow podcast hosts. I know. And I appreciate everything that you've done and all your goals. But if you were to scroll down further, there's a section in here where Bill made goals for you because your goals suck.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hey, wait a
I
minute.
can't get into it.
Hey,
I can't
didn't
get
scroll
into
down
it.
that far.
That's right. That's right.
I
That's
love
because he knows, clearly he knows everyone here that we aren't going to scroll any further.
Exactly. Okay. So
Captain's Log Supplemental.
So, Miss Vicki,
Yes, sir.
do you remember when we were watching those WRL events and some of those Grid Life events where you used to see the in-car video and it had like the cameras seeing front and back, but it also could see all the telemetry and everything that was going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of the ones that we liked were taken by the Sentinel system. Remember James came on our podcast earlier?
Right.
You know, we have no excuse since he lent us one for trial and demonstration purposes. We should actually probably put that in one of our cars, maybe
I
two.
really think we should.
I think we should,
I know.
because then we'd look like the immature endurance racing team that we are. Oh wait, I mispronounced that, didn't I? Sorry, my bad. We could
So what does
have
Sentinel system do?
we could have 3 cameras with picture in picture. We could have, if we ever get the AIM system to work, open invitation to anybody from AIM to come on and give us a little bit of love. We need some help. And then we could have all our telemetry on there. And then we can have it streamed live into the paddock or around the world to our millions of fans. We're apparently very popular in Kenya right now. Don't know why, but that's fine. And it can integrate all the available race statistics from like Race Hero and everything. So we could actually see how we're doing on video. We wouldn't even have to carry around our phone anymore. Live.
I love it.
I took the liberty of being team captain and said, your goals suck, and I'm going to add one to it. So this is a new tradition. So, Miss Vicki, would you like to know what your goal is?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Miss Vicki, you are going to run a sprint race. 100% fast lap. Do whatever you can. And you are going to do that in a Sunday Cup car at a Grid Life event. You're coming up near you.
Oh boy.
That's right. What do you think of that one, Jeremy?
I like it. I like
Okay.
it.
I could do that.
All right.
Yep.
Very well.
I like it.
Miss Jen,
Yes.
my loving sister-in-law, I would like to offer to you, for the same low price as the ones that you made for yourself, you are going to, for the first time in your life, you are going to be able to run a lap at 100% maximum speed and finish in a Sunday Cup car.
Okay.
You and Vicki have the same one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alan,
Me? What? Yeah.
Alan, I think I was mad at you when I made this. I think I don't want you to.
Oh no.
I don't want you. I think subconsciously, you weren't my favorite person because what I came up with you. I apologize at a time, Alan. Your goal for this year is to start and finish a race, but no black flags and no breakdowns. No black flags, no breakdowns.
Ooh, that's a
Oh, you
hard
were-
one.
You were really mad at him, weren't you?
Yeah.
So-
Oh, Alan, I'll
yeah.
help you. I'll
That'll-
help
All right,
you.
bro, we got
Hey, time
We're all
out for
in your
1 sec.
corner, Alan.
That'll teach you to
Yeah.
kick my dog.
But hold on.
Oh,
time out
look,
for 1
look, he's
sec.
in the fetal position.
Yeah, he is.
Look,
I
he's
know.
sucking his thumb.
So I think that is a little overly aggressive. Can we break that down to like a subcategory for that and break the black flag and the no breakdowns into 2?
How
Yeah,
about
yeah, that
if-
should be 2 goals. Yeah.
That should be
Jeremy's
2
right.
because
I will change my nor to an or. So you have to start and finish a race.
Okay, okay. All right, all
And
right, all
you
right.
either have 0 black flags as a team. Don't try playing that game with me.
I know,
or-
I know. I was already looking for that one.
Or 0 breakdowns.
Hmm.
How about having a front end on his car?
You mean mechanical malfunctions? Because breakdowns could be could be just one of, like if we're just selling something within the team, we like to dance it out. That's how we do it. So
Don't don't ever do that again.
I just want to make sure we're straight on this. He's writing that down there, Jeremy, just so you know. He said no dance out.
Now, Jeremy,
He
did
said it
you
doesn't
like
count. I don't
did
know
you
why.
kick the dog, then run it over, then drive over it backwards and then forward and backwards again?
Their dog loves
Man.
me. I don't know what.
They are some
like,
lofty goals.
no,
Wow.
no, Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy. Okay, drum roll.
Who's up
Drum
next?
roll.
Jeremy, here you go.
Jeremy, I have a gift for you. I have a
gift.
I have what is known in French as a challenge.
I don't know French at all.
Wow.
It's like
if you thought that
challenge,
was-
but in with
it's
yeah,
like it's like
that.
challenge, but said
I-
poorly. Jeremy's like,
That's
I don't know
why
how to
I
cook-
said
I don't
that.
know how to cook that. Jeremy,
Go.
we, you, and I, mano a mano in a Spec E46 race for the century this year.
Okay.
NASA,
Okay.
What?
preferably,
okay.
preferably at the home of one Mr. Eric Meyer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Could be
do
a,
it.
could be a sprint race, could be a truck race. I'm good with either.
I'm good with either as well.
Okay. We may actually be able to link that to your racing license as well.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Challenge.
Uh,
Challenge.
Come on.
That's
He
right.
speaks the French.
He speaks
That's
French now.
Oui, oui. Oh. You do not scare me.
Yes.
I spit in your
See.
general direction. It is not my
Okay.
dog. Okay.
All right.
So, what did Garage Heroes in Training and the extended Monkey House family, what did we do well in 2022? Any ideas?
Cookies.
The cookie was nice. Cookie car was nice.
The theme kick butt as always. Yeah.
Yes. Theming was
We
The
got a
theming
second.
game was good.
We got a second mechanic.
stop with the word second.
Who's the second mechanic?
Where? Alan?
We have
Is your
another-
second mechanic?
We have another.
We have another mechanic. How about
mechanic.
that?
What?
This
I
is what we
believe-
need to talk about this, Vicki, because your goals are you've already accomplished most of your goals
I know.
for 2023.
It's like I'd like to do a podcast this year. Okay, that was easy.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Now listen, this second mechanic thing is killing me because you said we need to get somebody to go with us who could help us mechanically. And unless my eyes are deceiving me, I believe we have a person on this podcast
You keep going with us all the time. What's up?
who through the worst of luck or the worst of decisions has agreed to help us mechanically. So that is a win. That's right.
Counts.
All right. What
Okay.
else did we do? What 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 else? I have,
We had fun.
I
We
have
did
a-
had a
have fun. I was
fun
going to say
year.
that. We had a great time.
There
We always
shouldn't
have a
be
great time.
there shouldn't be this much quiet time. I have a list, people.
Okay.
Oh, we had.
um,
What about NJMP? Right? We did the all ladies.
Oh, I can't
team.
read.
I know.
all right.
That's,
So,
that's why you're the mechanic and not the instruction reader,
all right. We got the all ladies team at NJMP.
which
Yep.
went well.
It did.
You
It
guys
was
did-
fabulous.
you guys were
Girls
kicking
kick
it.
butt.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The cookie-
Vicki led that team and she led it really, really well.
She did.
Yes, she did.
And
You know what? She also had the subtlest of black flag moments and went in, did work, and left without telling anybody about it.
And blaming it on the cookie.
And blamed it on the cookie.
Yeah. Well, it was the cookie's fault.
She did it all for the cookie. Anyway,
we had first time drivers at HPD.
We did,
did.
and they did really well.
Lovely drivers. Yes.
Yep.
we did we do that once or twice? I know we did it once for sure.
Mhm.
You had a first time racer at the all ladies team at NGMP.
We did.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Miss
They
Jessica.
did. They did good. They did
Yes.
really good.
They did
They
very
did.
well.
We
Yep.
escaped with 0 flat spotted tires this year, which was an upgrade from last year.
Woohoo.
Last year we escaped with 0 tires that weren't flat spotted, but that's a different story. All right. What else? Did we do a skid pad this year? Why, yes, we did.
Yeah, thanks for the invite on that one.
Hey, it was pre Monkey House, man.
Yeah.
I
You're
know.
trust me, if you're gonna miss one, last year's was the one to miss. This one coming up, spectacular.
I won't be missing that. I want a
The
skid
per-
pad.
We've,
so
The
uh,
skid pad is so much fun. Alan, the skid pad is a blast. And it's right in your
Let's do it.
area.
Heck yeah.
We did it at Lime Rock.
It may be a Thompson this year.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I know.
Look at Jeremy.
Car control, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
For those playing the home game, there will be more details coming up soon.
So this year we also upped our trailer game, right?
We did. We have 3 trailers. If Monkey House considers the trailer as part of the team, then we have 2 because we gave one to them, which I have to talk to you about later.
I'm going to say we have 4 trailers.
Oh, you
'Cause
have 2. That's right.
I have it
Oh,
open as
yeah.
well.
Gotcha.
We have a lot
we
of
have
trailers.
enough. We have enough to go around.
We have
Yes,
enough.
we have
that we
enough.
don't have enough trucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we do not have enough trucks. Yep.
We have a truck that we can borrow in addition
do.
to. We have a deal set up where they need a trailer and we need a truck.
That's how you do it.
I think the most politically correct way that I can put this next one is we have a help network increased.
Yes.
Which means
Your
for
shit's
those
broken down all over the place, so people, okay, no, I got you.
no, it's worse than that. It means
not what-
when we're in the midst of fixing something and can't get anywhere, we have more people that we bother on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So for those playing home game, if you get a text from me that says, "Hey, do you have 5 to 10 minutes?" Say no.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, I do apologize for that because I didn't see that until Monday. So I apologize about that.
No
It's
worries.
okay. It was about the fit. The same thing we're going to talk about anyway.
Okay.
I believe we have solved our radio system issues. All we need is the ladies to solve their helmet issues, and then everyone will
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, we're going to have to get new mics
Or new
Gotcha.
helmets.
and new helmets, but
Or something,
need
for
a
sure
new
new
helmet.
mics.
I want to get a new helmet, new Hans device.
That would be great. And probably the most exciting.
Stilo.
What is it?
Maybe. Gotta try it on.
Stilo helmets.
If it fits you.
Yeah. And whatever helmet you buy, can I suggest that if they offer communication system in the helmet, let them put it in, and it's super simple. You just plug it into the car and you're good to go.
That's what mine is.
Bill, you have a place up there?
Yes, I do. We have a couple.
I do.
Next time you're up here, we'll make a trip. And then the El Jefe has been improved. And best of all, it wasn't by us.
Ah,
Jeremy, the
Yep.
new owner of El Jefe trophy truck,
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the bad hombre. What else do we have, Alan? It's got like 15 names.
Something like something like that.
Okay.
Yep. El Jefe.
Any others? Any
Yeah.
other 2022s?
2022s.
Yeah.
Some.
Well, we did well in 2022.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what
I
we did
think-
well. I mean, we came up with new friendships this year.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
did.
I mean, that was huge. That's huge.
It
Mhm.
is.
We
It
got
is.
we have like paired up with some serious paddock game.
Heck
Mhm.
yeah.
And I think our paddock is expanding from the texts that I've been sending back and forth. We've got some new people who are coming, which should be
Mhm.
fantastic. What could we have done better, people?
Well, as
Well,
you
it
have-
seems like we can always prep our cars a little more ahead of time. We seem to lack a smidge on that one. Whether it
The
be
word
numbers
more
or,
does not apply to you.
whatever.
man. The word
that kind
more.
of stuff.
I think
Um,
some of our team members need to learn the track before they go to HPDs and stuff.
Wow.
that's a
Oh.
good one.
Oh, not all of them, just some of the team members.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Just some.
We could do
That's-
more on time management.
What do you
He's
mean?
called me a moron. Yeah, you kidding me?
Yes, Alan. We did it again.
Yes.
Now I
by
get that.
time management.
That's,
I thought that's what she said. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by time management, my dear?
Well, as you look at projects, sometimes the projects can get away from you because you don't realize how much time something takes. So time management is good.
Like me freaking out over things that aren't going according to the plan.
Well,
correct.
that too. Yeah.
Part of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You want to know what I'm worried about right now? Oh, we
The
already talked
engine.
about it. There you go.
hmm I got a call.
Worried
tomorrow
about
to
what?
see where the engine being done because
Oh.
he's supposed to have it done in January.
Well, January just started, so
I know. And
Yeah.
then I've already got Ryan on the horn saying, when
See,
are we doing
the thing
this?
is, Bill hasn't really ever bought an engine to a machine shop before, so I don't think he really understands that they want their stuff done. They want to get paid. That's how
But-
it works. You
but
turn
the
the work
thing
out, you
that-
get the money, and
The
then
thing that Bill understands is that no parts have been ordered for the engine.
So
they were having you order the
mach-
parts.
machine shops kind of work at their own pace. My BMW engine's been in a machine shop for 2 years now.
Well,
I need to find another machine shop.
Yeah.
Well,
Thankfully, the car looks like this, so I don't need it yet. But
yeah,
yeah,
I already told him that we have a race coming up and that I need it by January. And if it's
Yep.
not, then I just have to pull it.
if not, I've got a friend of mine that has he owns a junkyard up here in New
Uh-huh.
Hampshire. So worst case scenario, we find a good running junkyard motor and I bring it down
Well,
and we put it in.
I have
in a
3
weekend.
engines.
Oh, perfect.
I have
Perfect.
3 engines. I just
They
need
just-
to,
They just all need a little bit of love.
yeah.
So if you're listening and you have a machine shop and wish to work on a D16 Z6 engine, Garage Heroes
If I
and
can't
Training
get
at
this one done in
gmail.com.
time, yeah.
We're going to do 2 of these. So
We'll get it done, Vicki. We'll get it done.
Yeah.
No problem.
We're going to document the whole process too, how this goes. This is going to be fun.
well, let me
Yeah.
see what my document says so far.
Can I give you a little hint?
Yeah.
Documentation takes a lot of time out
Oh,
of the
no.
actual work of doing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, understood.
We'll document as we can.
Okay.
The second one we'll document. The first one
Okay.
we need in the freaking car.
Okay.
Let Bill
Yeah.
stand there and document while we get it done.
Okay.
That I will do.
Miss
I-
First Mechanic.
I have documented every single thing that's been done on this car so far. Anyway.
Awesome.
Anything else we could have done better?
I'm keeping the shop cleaner.
Yeah, your 10-minute tidies aren't getting it done.
No. No. We have to create more patterns of that. But at the same time, I think we really need to not have so much stuff constantly coming in because we don't
Okay.
need that much more stuff.
Can I make a team request?
Yeah.
If something has more than one place to be put away, it does not have a place to be put away.
You are correct. But the
Okay.
same thing that happens is that if everything keeps coming in, there is no place to put it. It just keeps piling up. So because we have so many different kinds of things that are in there that it takes up space.
Are you
I-
trying to point out Bill's hoarder tendencies?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
what it is that I honestly think sometimes that he likes the idea of opening packages.
He does. He does. We all do.
Because
We all.
yeah.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie. I do too.
But I think the
Um,
problem is it pairs up so strongly with the desire to order the things, to think about them excessively, obsessively, and then you order. So then there's all the time spent looking at, enjoying it. It's the chase, okay? Then he gets to kill, he gets to order it, then he gets it all over again. He gets to see it, he doesn't even know what it does.
But somebody told me that they don't go bad, and we can
You
always
see all this
use them.
victory in this pattern for him? You see why we're in trouble?
Mm-mm.
There's all this victory for him, and here we are left with like 18,000 tools. I'm just saying.
We have multiple cabinets.
And thank you for providing us with such a
Yep.
great shop, Bill. I must say,
we have a
So-
great
kick-ass
shop. We have
job
a
of
great
that,
shop.
but yeah.
We have a little bit too much
Yes.
of everything.
Yeah. Simplicity. Simplify.
Simplicity. We don't need that much.
That's why we put BMW wheels on El Jefe, because I have 12 sets of BMW wheels with multiple BMWs. And guess what? I can get rid of all the other wheels that aren't
Yeah.
BMW wheels, and we can run all the same wheels on everything.
Yep. 3, 4, 5 work cabinets. We don't need 4 or 5 work cabinets.
Gravity is not an organizing mechanism. Anyway, what should we improve as a team?
It depends. So I have one that we can improve on as a team.
But you're
Um,
already here, Jeremy. That's
What-
done.
Yeah, but so like I would like to see, honestly, I would like to see, you know how you always want to place in the top 50%,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I would like to see as a team, everyone becomes closer drivers to each other in terms of you don't have somebody doing a 150 and then somebody doing a 215, right? So come closer in terms of lap times in a race as a team, right? Whether, you know, the slower people get a little bit faster and the faster people slow down a little bit to get that top 50% down to let's finish in the top 15 of our class. Top 10 of our
15?
class, right? Top 10 of our class, right?
Hmm.
Instead of coming in 50th, 50% overall, I would like to see the team improve as drivers, everybody get closer on lap times and bring that right up to, now you're top 10% in class.
So we're doing 10%?
I mean, in class, I mean, I really honestly believe that is possible with this team. Absolutely.
For the year.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. It's on the list.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge
There-
accepted.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much fun I'm going to have in Excel doing this, but I have the Excel sheet.
I
It's
mean,
ready.
I really think it's possible. And I think that
I've
more
been keeping
time.
track of it. So now I just get to tell you about some of the sheets I have. So that's fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. I think it's possible with this team. I think it's possible. Everyone has the potential and more track time and more instruction from different people. I think it's absolutely possible. There's no reason it's not.
Okay. So for our listeners at home, if you wish to help us, Jeremy obviously has a crack addiction. Please send us places to send him, because obviously he does
I'm
not
good.
know who
I'm
we
good
are.
for it. I'm up for it.
Vicky's
I
like,
am
I'm
too.
in for crack.
Yeah.
Once again,
Alan's like, crap, I can't even keep the Mustang on track. Damn it.
I can't even not get a black flag.
well, don't worry. I also break down our stats by car and driver. So we have everything.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep.
All right.
So one thing we could improve would be like the mechanical knowledge. I know I've been catching some flack for maybe not prepping my car as much, but I assure you that from Thompson to New Hampshire, I went through many, many different parts of that vehicle. And I've continued to, because even then we still had stuff fall off and come apart.
But
and all
Listen, that
but
car
I
is
think-
a rough car.
But
I think sticking with one car, right? If we just have the Honda, then this will be like our second year with the same car. So having done things, we took the motor out, we put the motor back in, we put a clutch in. We've done a bunch of things to the car so that then we're much more familiar with it. No, I know it seems foreign to you. It seems like we haven't actually done these things. But what happens is that once we've done them, then we're there. See, they did happen to a D15 in Portland. We did a Honda motor. We took it out, we put it in. We did terrible, bad things. So we've done it. It's not totally terrible.
But it is if
But
it's
I
not
think-
machined.
Yes. But that's one thing that I find is just if you're sticking with one car, then you've just done a bunch of things that, I've just done brakes on this. I've just did brakes in the back of this. I just did suspension. I've just done that. So it's not foreign to me because I've just gone through it. I know you grab the 12 and the 10 and the whole thing falls apart. Like that type of mechanical knowledge, I think, is something we're definitely set up to improve on this year.
Okay. We definitely need to.
And that includes with taking a motor out, putting a motor back in and making it run again. That is mechanical knowledge, right? That's something we want to
Yep.
improve on, and we're going to do it. It's going to happen.
I'm
It's
so
not a matter
excited
of
about that.
if. Yeah.
And simplifying the tools that you bring with that mechanical knowledge. You know that you don't need all of this stuff. There's no reason to
Right.
bring it to the track because it doesn't work on that car.
Right.
Exactly. That's
Right? If you've got a Honda,
simplify the cabinet that has to go.
yep. If you've got a Honda, you are not going to need any SAE tools at all. Zero. Like, why have them in
Nope.
your toolbox,
Nope.
Bill?
Right. You get rid of all the freedom stuff and then use metric.
Yep.
What
You
excuse
imagine
me,
how much weight you would save just there.
excuse
A
me.
lot.
Excuse me. I'm losing 50 pounds already. So that's 1. 2. Jeremy's losing 50 pounds. So that's 2. And 3. What car does Alan drive? Oh, nobody gets any
drives-
smart answer comments about
He
the
drives a
freedom units.
Mustang that uses all metric
Freedom.
tools.
Freedom.
Ah!
Freedom units. Freedom units.
Nope. Get rid of freedom units. He can do it all with metric.
He cannot.
Mhm. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. You'd be surprised at terrible things I've done.
I
You
know,
haven't
but I
even
want the
seen
tool
all
to survive more than one lap. I've seen how much you have to work on a car at a race. Anyway.
Brian seems committed.
All right, fine. Whatever.
Crimes.
7/8.
Cackling.
If I
Listen,
use
I know a guy that
if I
knows
use
math.
a
I know how to
dime
convert
in
all those.
between, if I put
Okay.
a dime inside this, then it's exactly the
It'll
10
work,
millimeter I
yeah.
need.
All
Listen,
right.
I came back
move
from
on.
Portland, Oregon with my son. I said, Bennett, what did you learn? He said, Dad, you know what I learned?
The Korean
12
food is
millimeter
good.
12 millimeter and 1/2 inch work the same. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
all right. That was from torquing the head bolts. I was like, what? All right, I guess, sure. All right, sure.
Anyway, enough of this inane stupidity. Let's work our way up from where we started to where we ended. Let's go over this year's Black Flags. Jaren, 0.
That's right.
That
That's
just means you weren't trying hard enough.
Oh, pish.
Oh, so let's move to your sister who's got the smart comment. 1.
One. I got one. One.
And what was that? Can you please just share?
I don't even remember. Oh, it's probably
I
because
do.
when I spun out with the thing on top of my car.
See, she blames it on the cookie.
It's a cookie.
Yep. Yeah.
The cookie.
Miss Jess guest. She had 1.
Nice work. Nice work.
Same turn.
Audra?
I had my first one in 2 years,
Nice.
and I earned it by spearing that car. My first ever contact on track.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
embarrassed to say that I am tied with Mr. Allen, who is usually way ahead in this
Way
field.
up there.
I'm
Now, when
I'm
did I
really
get a black
happy to
flag though?
see that,
Because I only
Alan.
got the one for gas.
That's
No.
a good number, Alan.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you're gonna contest this, I'm going to the Excel sheet.
Well, because my car didn't run in Connecticut.
I know. I was going to say you were only on the track for a limited amount of time. So
And I didn't run the first day in New Hampshire either.
Connecticut, I think there was about 45 black flags for the Mustang.
these are
Well, they
driver
weren't black
induced.
flags. They were just towing me in. Those are the white yellow.
These
Full
are-
course
these are
yellows.
driver induced. We don't
Broken on track.
I ran out of ways to
Separate it out for me.
to go through the number of black flags that were done. It was at pit race.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that could have happened.
Okay.
That was a long time ago. I have no idea. what
Yeah, no.
happened.
Yeah, I remember when he took the car off track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a long time ago. Yeah. He's
Uh,
totally
When
right.
you took the car
Totally
off
right.
track and you went mud bogging.
As embarrassed as I
have
am
no
to be
idea.
tied with Alan, I'm happy. I'm tied with Jeremy as well. Jeremy, you had 1.
I did.
Nice.
Mhm.
Do you remember yours, Jeremy?
His helmet does.
Yeah, but that wasn't I never got a black flag for that.
Jeremy.
I thought you did.
Jeremy. The only reason you didn't get a black flag for that was because your car was
They
no longer
towed you off.
functional.
Yeah. That's all right.
And then
I mean-
you got 1.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me see if you got another.
All
one.
right.
I got
We're grading on a curve here. We're grading on a
Yeah.
curve.
Yeah.
Dude, you totaled
Yeah.
the car.
It's
don't
I
still
didn't get a black
Attaboy.
flag though.
Still a-
They didn't
get
give me a
an
attaboy
black
for that.
flag.
Fine. Anyway,
So who else do we have?
I'll take
Mi-
one. I'm okay with it.
Miss Audra managed to have 2 in one race.
Oh.
Solid.
Not the best, but
Excellent work.
the grand champion,
Grand Poobah.
the numero uno for the season,
Offspring.
who managed to put in
Duckling.
3 in one race,
Solid effort. Solid effort.
2 of them in less than 3 laps.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was all on the same day. So it wasn't. You know,
Bennett gets the
bringing in the heat. Yeah.
nasty
He had
one.
the Phantom one where he thought maybe he had someone and he came in on self-reported. Totally don't think he did. But,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Mhm.
then he
Bennett's a
definitely went
rock
off track
star.
in turn 1. And then
Somebody
he
had-
definitely ripped the whole nose off.
Yeah, Bennett had 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody else had 3.
Was he
Yes.
Somebody else had
traumatized?
3.
Yes, I have our guest drivers as well. Mr.
Yes, Bennett was definitely traumatized when he drove in without the front end on the car. Yes, he was slightly traumatized.
It's not the first time he's done it. Anyway,
Fine, no problem.
It won't
This
be
is
the
a-
last.
he did it at Thompson 2 years ago. So, Ryan, I'm sad to say has tied Bennett. Dave, sorry, you're on the list. You got 1, and then
Me too.
does he?
I thought
wasn't-
so, but
Well,
maybe
he-
not. Maybe
he
only
wasn't-
one.
Not with us because he kind of disperses himself across. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
thought it was 1, and then Mike had 1 from the El Jefe squad.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yes, he did. And not to be left alone, the elder Danvers had 1 as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
The the black flag for being a moving chicane.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
They say he looked like he was scared.
Yeah.
So
And then
Really?
we had a lot more accidents this year, people. We had way
Not
more
me.
accidents.
It wasn't me
there's a
this
whole column for this. Holy crap.
Way
too
too
many.
many.
We had a mechanical one at CMP. We had a love tap going into turn 2 and I just messed up on turn 2. I decided to there was no way that car could get through that mud and wet grass and come all the way across the track, but somehow they did.
Bill, let's face it, you just ran out of talent.
I
Yeah.
did. It's so
Was
easy
that
when
an
you have so
epic
little.
repair or
He
what?
smacked that sucker like it deserved it, though. I'm just
It's the
saying.
first time I've gone in with a car that's broken and Vicki let me get out, including the time the car was on fire. But whatever.
That was an epic repair.
It was
Yep. Ryan
by the
Good
lead
to you.
mechanic.
Ryan at Thompson, and then Ryan. El Jefe is a tough truck. It's a trophy truck,
Ryan
it-
at Thompson,
but it
Nick at
doesn't.
Thompson.
It can't. It can't take on the New Hampshire concrete, man. It's a truck. It's not a boulder. Was Nick at New Hampshire, or was
Nick had Thompson and New Hampshire.
Huh? Nick? What's up with that, Nick?
Yeah.
This is less than stellar, people. And then finally we had Bennett. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was at the back there somewhere. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. This is the kind of solid reporting you get from our podcast. Where was the accident? It's the back somewhere.
The back. There was turn something before
It was
the,
in
you know.
New Hampshire.
Where was it?
It was before the pit in, right before pit in, because the bumper was left like
Oh,
50
that's
yards before pit in.
well.
So it was right at that
12.
back chicane.
12,
I don't
13.
know.
All right. So mechanical breakdowns. CMP. We had a rear pocket failure of the E36. I think we know how to fix that. Jeremy, you got that under control in your E46s?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. So do I. Pit race, the ECU got wet. Do we have that under control, people?
Yes,
we
Vicki
do.
did a great job on that.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. Our steering
Thank
wheel
you,
nut.
Jeremy.
Our steering wheel nut came loose at pit race. And we're not talking
Oh.
about the guy handling it.
Oh.
Do we have that on our list of things to look at before we prep a car?
No.
Yes.
No.
What would it
Yes.
matter
Now we
since
do.
nobody else looks
Now
at the
we
list
do.
besides me?
I'm writing it down now.
Well, I have it on the list. It's just no one here uses the list. But hey.
Okay.
And the emergency stop had loose wires again.
Yeah, we're putting a new one in for that, right?
Okay, very
Did
well.
we?
We have them. We have not
Yes.
put them in because we have not done anything on the Civic. NJMP, the Civic dropped a cookie. We aren't putting a cookie on and racing anymore. Okay. NJMP, you've got a rear axle broke. How are we doing on that one, Jeremy?
She got a new axle. We fixed her. She went right back
Fixed it
out
the
on
next
track.
day, didn't you?
Is there
Yeah.
any
No, that same day.
thing we
Same
can
day.
do to prep or inspect to prevent that?
No.
Don't drive it like a race car? No, there's nothing.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do because if it starts to crack, it's gonna break anyway. So it's all there's nothing really that you can look at and go, oh, that might break. It's not that kind of, unfortunately, it's not that kind of thing.
Okay. Well, it's taken a lot of abuse, so it's probably infrequent.
Yeah, you guys abused it pretty heavily for quite
Thank
a few
you.
years, and then
Thank you very much.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a skill. You had engine power variability. Was it the battery move or the alternator or both or something else?
No, it was the exhaust burning up the battery.
So we knew that.
So improper voltage, we left the battery where it is, and we had a professional exhaust put on that truck.
Did they make two?
Single exhaust.
Oh, I was just wondering if they made two because you broke the first one. So
No, it got damaged, but it's still okay.
oh, okay. I thought it was taps. Anyway,
Ah,
No.
That's what my wife says about me. Damaged, but still okay. All right. Sorry. I get
more
distracted.
more often than you probably know. Thompson, we have ring blow by and valve cover gasket on the Civic. Our solution is to rebuild the engine and add a new wiring harness. TBD on how that goes.
Yes.
El Jefe had that power variability, which we covered already. Mustang apparently, now this is bad when your racing season is in the summer. The Mustang apparently doesn't like heat.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was the heat or really it was just that in-tank fuel pump just dying slowly like last year and this year. So
Okay. So we're changing a fuel
maybe it's
pump.
not heat. Oh yeah, no, we'll do it every year now.
Okay. Very well.
And I'm putting the access hole in the body so you don't have to drop the tank every time.
Okay. And your gas leaks.
Yeah, we got all new seals in there. Everything brand new.
Okay, very well. And then also at New Hampshire, we had El Jefe had some brake locking issues and loss of brakes. What are we doing there? gentlemen?
That's complete brake failure. We are tearing the entire brake system out of the car. We are getting rid of ABS. We're getting rid of everything because it doesn't work anyway. And we are simplifying all of the lines.
Sounds good. So is there anything that we're missing? Anybody have any thoughts on something else we need to do this season coming up? Besides panicking and installing a cage and a fit. All right, very
Civic
well.
will be fine. Civic
All
will
right.
be fine.
Civic
right,
will
very-
be fine. I got Ryan on the back end. He's getting ready to.
That's right. I know you have them on the back end.
Yes.
Ryan, go
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan's the one. Listen, Ryan's the one who's calling me.
What's going on here, Ryan? All right, very well. So results for the year. Let's start with.
This is going to be a two-parter.
Yeah, no, it's one part. We're done. We're
No,
pretty
it's
much
going to
done.
be a two-parter.
You're the one. You don't edit, so I get to do what I want. It's a one-parter. Thank you for staying with us this long. Civic finished overall 50.29, sneaking in spite of its trauma at Thompson. We were well ahead of schedule, and then Thompson screwed us on that one. Plan for next season, we're good. The El Jefe finished overall in position 42.33. Did you reach your goal at 50? No. You know why? New Hampshire
Yep. New Hampshire.
killed you. And the Mustang, Alan, your goal is 50%. Now, I know you're a math teacher by trade.
Yeah.
You're a math teacher?
Yeah.
That's why you're so good with numbers.
Yeah. I've seen those.
You see?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
So I'm not
see it.
sure. I'm not sure if you need your calculator, but is
I have it though, yeah.
15.9%, is that above or below 50?
Yeah, it's top 20. Top 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we go. Oh, this is Z table. You got to do 100 minus. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think we're almost above poverty level on that one. I think something like that. Yeah.
You remind me of the guy I worked with, and his response was, I left room for growth. Okay. Very well. We're almost
We
done.
had some mechanicals this year, so there's that.
You had no mechanical at Thompson. You just went around the paddock all day.
Exactly.
All right, very well. So we have 3 more questions, and we're going to call this one a day. Ladies and gentlemen, how did our team work as a dual/triple team? Pluses, minuses, and overall.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
I
nice
think it
to
worked
have support.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm 2 thumbs up on it.
Yeah,
thumbs.
we had more paddock help, and we definitely had more garage help. And I learned a ton this year.
And Jeremy saved us with garage spaces twice.
Yeah, because he's a king.
Awesome.
He is. That's why he looks like Santa right now.
No. He's off. That was awesome.
Okay. Thank you. It was great meeting you this year for official. I mean, we've met before, but it's like knowing somebody and knowing somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
And officially becoming collectively as a group and a whole.
Yes. We are the Borg.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Favorite of 2022, looking back. Jennifer, what was your favorite HPDE?
The last one we went to.
New Jersey Lightning with NASA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you, Miss Vicki?
I know it was all good. I don't really have just one favorite.
Okay, fine. Alan, what was your favorite HPDE of the year?
Well, I guess the safety track would be the one because that's really the only one I did. Too much with it, but
I was going to say you got the easy choice. Jeremy,
Yeah.
did you go to any HPDs this year? I don't even know. Oh,
Not a
goose egg.
single one.
We will fix
Not a
that.
single one. I didn't
All right.
even get to instruct at an HPDE this year.
Well, you've got at least 2 coming this year. So
It was that kind of year.
you've got at least 2. All right. Very well. Reverse order on that. Favorite race of the year?
Thompson.
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 You did kick some butt there.
But it's always one of my favorite races, though. It's
Is it?
just, yeah, it is. It is. Not just because we've had good luck there, but just because it's just it's a fun track. You're close to everybody because it's a smaller track. So, you're close to a lot of people. It's always a fun track for me. It's always a fun event.
Cool. Alan, what was your favorite race of the year? And don't say Thompson.
I would have to say, after Thompson, of course, I'd have to say New Hampshire. It's
New
always
Hampshire.
fun. The weather was super awesome. We came, we cried, we kind of succeeded somehow, somewhere or another. So to me, that's the win.
Cool. Miss Vicki, race?
The girls' team at New Jersey.
Why am I always left out? Fine, whatever.
That was a good time.
Miss Jen.
Same.
Yeah. You notice how the favorite always leaves me out. Anyway.
Bill, what about you? What was your favorite?
Race? I didn't race that much this year.
Oh, you really didn't, did you?
No.
No, he was a coordinator this year.
Yeah.
Well, you did 2 races at pit race.
I did 2 races at pit race. I did one at CMP and I did Thompson technically. I didn't get in a car though. It was nice seeing what AAR was like.
I'll give you that. It's a good one.
All right. Not just this year. Favorite track. What's your favorite track? Jennifer.
This year I really just like Jersey.
Lightning or Thunderbolt?
Lightning.
Okay. Very well. Miss Vicki?
Jersey.
Okay. Lightning or Thunderbolt?
I like them both.
Okay. Just imagine if they connected them. That would be fantastic.
Who'd have thought of that?
Well, they did, but then they built the clubhouse in the wrong spot. Whatever. Mr. Allen. Favorite track?
My favorite track is Thompson. I think it's a nice small track. It's just kind of, I don't know. For the ones we run, I do like it. We didn't fare too well ourselves this year. But
did you get out on track this year?
At Thompson, only in warm up and practice, I got out, and then it just died, and that was how it showed us what it was going to do all weekend.
Beginning of the end. Jeremy,
yes, indeed.
Favorite track? You went to a lot of them this year.
Yeah, my favorite track is still pit race. Even with my bad luck there, my favorite track is still pit race. I really enjoy the high speed tracks.
Everybody says pit race is a slow speed track. That's weird.
Yeah.
They do. I don't know why.
They need to find the gas pedal.
If you can't get up to high speed on that back straight, there's something wrong.
If you can't get up to high speed anywhere on that track, it's something wrong.
Well, going up to turn 7, certain cars, that's a hustle. If you get turned 5, 6 wrong and you're in a car like most of what we drive, that's measured in days. Okay, favorite event, driving related. Doesn't have to be a race. Doesn't have to be an HBD. Jeremy.
Oh, I'd have to say my favorite event this year was Miami Homestead with Extreme Experience.
Really? Wasn't Meyer there?
He was. There was just a lot of fun things that happened. I met a lot of new instructors, and we had a ton of really cool customers. And that is where I started training other instructors.
Yep, that almost happened for me, and then I got sick.
It almost did.
It almost did. Alan, favorite event?
Favorite event?
Dun,
to say.
Dun.
Yeah, no, I think this year I think the weather at New Hampshire really just made it so much fun.
Really?
Just because it was just so nice out. It just was, even with all the terrible stuff that happens or whatever, like it still was just like, you know what? It was just, it was a lot of fun. Just getting to see everybody at the end of the season, that kind of stuff too.
I thought for sure you were going to say safety track, but okay.
That was a lot of fun.
You seem to have fun there. Miss Vicki, what are you thinking?
Yes.
What was your favorite event?
I still think it was a ladies' event.
I had a feeling.
Doesn't want me as an instructor. Doesn't want me in the car.
No, Bill, just shh, be quiet. Don't say anything.
Stop buying tools and stop helping me and get out of the car. Okay, I see how this is going. All right, fine. Miss Jen, favorite event?
Safety event was fun.
But the race was so much fun too with the girl team.
Mhm.
That was pretty awesome.
Jeremy, I'm up for sale. You see it? See the
Mhm.
I'm on. They put me on Facebook
Yep.
Marketplace during this episode. I see.
They
No,
basically
it's not.
said they did not love you anymore.
I know.
It's oh my god.
I know.
That's not it. But it was you know what it was? It was the four girls on that team just got along so well
Mhm.
and just got shit done.
Mhm.
It was just probably the most memorable that I have of the whole year.
Yeah, I mean it was
Mhm.
just a good
Where our
weekend.
car ran.
It did.
And it was the
Yep.
first time that it showed, which was another reason it
Mhm.
kind of came out. So everybody had a good feeling because
Yep.
we rolled it off the truck.
Little did we
And
know
it was
the
Jess's
last one.
first time and she had so much fun.
She did.
Mhm.
She did. We didn't get to work on her mini though. That's kind of a miss from this year.
So it
All
was a good time for many
right.
different reasons.
Very well. All right. Good, bad, and the ugly. We might have covered some of these. Miss Jen, good, bad, and the ugly 2022.
Oh God. I think I'm just gonna skip this one.
Jen's punting 2022. 2022 is dead to me.
I'm just gonna forget 2022.
All right. Very well. That was the easiest answer
Slow,
ever.
soul sucking drag through earthly purgatory.
Okay. All right. Miss Vicki, you're not going to top that one. So what do you think? Good, bad, and the ugly 2022.
The good were the girls' events. The bad was grid life.
Really?
And grid life because it was so freaking hot and we started having engine
Heat,
problems.
yeah.
And ugly was when the engine went.
Okay.
At Thompson.
Mr. Danvers. Good, bad, and the ugly.
I'd say the good was, like we've talked about already, increasing our team, right? We're growing. We've talked about always getting new people on the track, and that also includes just connecting with others that are already on the track. So I'd say that's definitely a good scene for us. And then the bad would have been my car's mechanical failures. That wasn't my favorite. And then the ugly for me personally was just ingesting a little bit too much of that gasoline on that New Hampshire.
Was it
morning,
tasty?
night, whatever.
Was it tasty?
Oh, man, it was good. So good.
Did it have the liquor
Um,
seal on the Hunsacker? or no?
Ah, man, I tell you. Woo. Yeah, it took about 2 weeks to clean that out of the nostrils, but
Mhm.
otherwise, that's about it.
No congestion, though. Jeremy, good, bad, and the
No,
ugly.
cleaned right out.
2022 as a whole. You've
As
done
a whole,
you've done a lot more track stuff, so you may wander this world.
Well, the good for me was all the new friendships that were made this year, on and off track. But really being at the events and all the new people meeting and friendships that were formed were definitely the good. The bad was anytime there's a mechanical failure that prevents you from being out on track and racing. And we all experience that. And the ugly for me was definitely the first race of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say
You know,
that's pretty easy for you.
That's very easy. Yeah.
Was that your first big accident?
That was my first accident. Period. On track. Period on track.
No contact. Ever?
No contact prior to that. Ever.
You started off well then.
And I started off with a huge one. So it's you get hit and you run out of talent very quickly as you're spinning and that was that.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. We're going 1 year into the future. We're looking back. What would define success for this year, 2023? Raise your hands when you're ready. Raise your hands. Not so fast. Mr. Jeremy Hall.
Having this same conversation in 2024.
Ooh.
Good one. I agree with that one.
Way to suck up, Jeremy.
Deep.
I'm just saying,
guys,
like that's
deep.
Wow. That's
Well, I think success would be, getting the motor back in the Civic and
Mhm.
campaigning it throughout the year, right?
Mhm.
And then building a second motor. Like
Okay.
that defines success for our team, right? I think as far as, the staffing, who does what tracks we go to, whatever. But like at this point, we got a car, we cut the cage out, we caged it.
Mhm.
Now we took the motor out, now we're putting the motor back in again.
Hopefully
So
that is the plan.
No, it's happening. It's just not, you got to think positive here. Come on now.
Indeed.
It's going to happen.
Miss Vicki, success, looking back on the year is?
Tough one.
It is. We got so much to do. So much to do.
Looking back on the year.
One thing. What's the golden nugget?
Just fixing the cars,
The Civic?
keeping the cars going. Yeah.
Okay.
We got a
Miss-
lot.
Miss Jen, one thing makes this year a win for you. Racing wise, driving wise, mechanicking wise.
Gosh, there's a lot.
I know. You just got to pick one. Just one.
Jeez. Okay. More seat time.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Yep.
Very well.
Bill, what about you?
The correct answer
The correct answer is
I
is
always
to
get
get
more seat time.
the Civic done on time and the BMW out in a race,
All right.
because that didn't happen. We got the BMW out, but no racy, no zoom.
First place in A class wasn't
Not-
the right.
That's not controllable. I can't control who's there. There's that damn monkey house place. They could win, whatever. All right. So that's it. That is our traditional goals episode, which goes forever. Thank you, everybody. I think we did well this year. If I had to give the racing season a grade, I would give it a B.
no. I'd give the race season. I'd give it an A minus.
A minus. Ooh,
Yeah.
Jeremy. I need
Yeah.
Jeremy in my classes. When are you going to teach
We had a
me
lot of
something?
cars, a lot of tracks. I'm just saying.
We did.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff that happened this year for racing. So
Well, my team is an A plus. I mean,
yeah,
I'd like-
the correct answer is
A plus for the team. That's right. And thank you all for participating as you did. And let's do this again and make Jeremy's one thing spectacular.
I like that.
Yep.
Very well.
Let's
Thank
do
you,
it.
everybody.
thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Awesome.